We are already in a digital world where almost everything depending the life in technology. So cybersecurity and professional hacking are emerging as promising career choices for the IT professional. Even the term hacker has changed meaning over time. While it was initially associated only with people who illegally stole valuable data for their personal gain, the arrival of ethical hacking expanded that definition. So in this video, we're about to explain the definition of unethical and non-ethical hacking. So what is a professional hacking? It is an expert of hacking or accessing computer or network systems as well as personal accounts by a person. They are also called the ethical hackers or also known as the white hat hackers. Their purpose is to discover vulnerabilities to protect against unauthorized access, abuse, and misuse. They are commonly also hired by an organization, test its systems, and report vulnerabilities.
On the other hand, ethical hackers did this kind of things to prevent and access malicious or illegal hackers. Because if there's unethical hackers, of course, there is an unethical hackers whose purpose is to destroy or access unauthorized account and computer system without the permission of the organization or by the person. They are also known the black hat hackers. There are three types of hackers that did hacking by different purposes: the white hat, black hat, and gray hat hackers. White hat hackers, as mentioned earlier, are the good hackers. They do hacking just to protect and prevent system to hack by the legal hackers, and then they find ways to secure the vulnerabilities they found. Second, the black hat hackers are the bad guys who cracking and hacking devices and system for their personal purposes. They doing this intentionally without the permission from the authority. Most of them did this for money involvement and steal information from another's person account. While the gray hat hackers is someone who may violate ethical hackers or principle, but without the malicious intent ascribed to black hat hackers. Gray hat hackers are engaged and practice the same less than completely above board, but are often operating for the common good. Gray hat hackers represent the middle ground between white hat hackers who operate on behalf of those maintaining secure system and black hat hackers who act maliciously to exploit vulnerabilities in the system.
Hackers give big impact on the society, especially now. The most target and vulnerable to them are the youth who are actively dependent on internet. Though ethical hacking is not bad, but it is also very important to know that what exactly ethical hackers are doing for the interest and purpose of the society. Redscan CTO Mark Nichols explains, protecting data benefits not only an organization but its customers and wider society too. In ethical hacking, the added value of engaging ethical hacking for a client is in learning where their security controls sit and whether they are effective. The Ethical Hacking in 2020 report highlights 6 key benefits of ethical hacking to organizations. 1. Fixing vulnerabilities before they are exploited by cybercriminals. 2. Providing independent assurance of security controls. 3. Improving awareness and understanding of cybersecurity risk. 4. Supporting PCI DSS, ISO 27001, and GPDR compliance. Number 5. Demonstrating a continuous commitment to security. And number 6. Supplying the insight needed to prioritize future investments.
Rules followed by ethical hackers by Devin, Beaver, Peter T. Davis, Devin K. Akin. These commandments were not brought down from on Sinai, but thou shalt follow these commandments, they'll decide to become a believer in the degree of ethical hacking. Thou shalt set thee goals. You might set a simplistic goal, such as finding unauthorized wireless access points, or you might set a goal that requires you to obtain information from a system on the wired network. Whatever you choose, you must articulate your goal and communicate it to your sponsors. Thou shalt plan thy work, lest thou go, of course. Few, if any of us, are not bound by one or more constraints. Money, personnel, or timing constraints too. Consequently, it is important for you to plan your testing. With respect to your plan, you should do the following. Number 1, identify the networks you plan to test. Number 2, specify the testing interval. Number 3, specify the testing process. Number 4, develop a plan and share it with all stakeholders. Number 5, obtain approval of the plan. You must get your permission in writing. This permission may represent the only thing standing between you and ill-fitting black and white striped suit and allow to stay in the Heartbreak Hotel. It should state that you are unauthorized to perform a test according to the plan. Thou shalt work ethically. The term ethical in this context means working professionally and with good conscience. You must do nothing that is not the approved plan or that has been unauthorized after the approval of the plan. As an ethical hacker, you are bound to confidentiality and non-disclosure of information you uncover, and that includes the security testing results. You cannot divulge anything to individuals who do not need to know. What you learn during your work is extremely sensitive. You must not openly share it. You must also ensure you are compliant with your organization's governance and local laws. You cannot perform an ethical hack in your policy expressing your business. Social. Keep records, major attributes of an ethical hacker's or patient's business. What you do have to do is logging away until you reach your goal. One hallmark of professionalism is keeping adequate records to support your findings. Communicating paper or electric notes through the following. Log all work performed. Record all information directly into your account. Keep a duplicate of your blog. Document and date every test. Keep factual records and record all work even when you think you were not successful. Thou shalt respect the privacy of others. Get the information you gather with the utmost respect. You must protect the secrecy of confidential and personal information. All information contained during your testing, for example, encryption keys or clear text password, must be kept private. Don't abuse your authority. Thou shalt do no harm. Remember, the actions you take may have unplanned repercussions. It is easy to get caught up in the gratifying work of ethical hacking. You try something and it works, so you keep going. Unfortunately, by doing this, you may easily cause an outage of some sort or trample on someone else's rights. This is the urge to go too far and stick to your original plan. Thou shalt use a scientific process. Your work should garner greater acceptance when you adopt an empirical method. An empirical method has the following attributes. Set quantifiable goals. The essence of selecting a goal is that you know when you reach a goal that you can quantify and associate it with that access points, broken encryptions, key or a file from an interval server. Tests are consistent and repeatable if you scan your network twice and get different result each time. This is not consistent. Tests are valid beyond the time frame. When your results are true, your organization will receive your test report. If you address a persistent or permanent problem rather than a temporary or transitory problem, thou shalt not cover the need. Thou shalt not cover the need. Deeper tools, wireless hacking tools are right, and the internet are coming out of all time. of spheres. Below shall report all the findings should then report any high-risk vulnerabilities discovered during testing as soon as they are found. These include discover breaches, vulnerabilities with limited high exploitation rates, vulnerabilities that are exploitable for full unmonitored or untraceable access, vulnerabilities that could get gives risk. You don't want someone to exploit a weakness that you knew about and intended to report. This will not make popular with anyone. Your report is one way for your organization to determine the completeness and veracity of the work. Your peers can review your method, your findings, your analysis, and your conclusions, and offer constructive criticism or suggestions for improvement.